everyone, I'm Annalisa Rose and this is VanlifeLowlife. This is the story of how I got into van life, not by choice, but by survival. This is how it started. We were about to lose housing after our landlord, who lived below us in the duplex, had to move in his elderly mother in with him after she ended up getting really sick with COVID. He had to take care of her and had to move in her entire house with her. He was beyond overwhelmed and needed the upstairs space. Due to housing being extremely limited at the time, there were no apartments available in our price range. I was still recovering after a back injury I sustained while working as a CNA. It was COVID times. Everything was in the air. We scraped together what we could and bought an RV. It was falling apart, literally. But we fixed what we could and drove to Pennsylvania for Amazon Camper Force. The RV was crumbling when we bought it. The previous owner covered up gaping holes in the foundation with new plywood. But when it rained, the RV flooded. We were working nonstop. It was hell. We saved $5,000 and bought a camper van. It felt like such a relief, but it died 2 days later. After that major setback and the weather getting cold fast, we thought about leaving Pennsylvania on bikes, literally. Broken, but not beaten, we rented a U-Haul and dragged our dead van back to Michigan. We stayed with friends in a chaotic house with 4 broken people, tangled up in a toxic poly relationship. Eventually, walls were built, figuratively and literally, and we were pushed out. While it was no one's fault, it still was another hit. We saved again while in Michigan. We bought a little minivan, less than $2,000, and hit the road. We never even fully built her out. She was a mattress and hopes and dreams all wrapped up on 4 wheels, but she took us all over the West Coast. She lasted 9 months before breaking down where I was working. We weren't technically allowed to park overnight, so we pushed our van around the plaza every night. Right before a snowstorm, we counted pennies and bought a beat-up salvage title van just to survive and get down south. It was supposed to be temporary. A few months turned into a year and a half. We made it to California, but California is not for the weak. We used to be able to get jobs the same day. Here you claw for everything. The buses, they don't always come. The jobs break your body. The grind never ends. But here in California is also where we found a community. For the first time, we belonged. Friends who stood by us, chosen family. They believed in us. They even set up a GoFundMe to help us. That GoFundMe ended up raising $1,300. We managed to get a van. We're rebuilding now, piece by piece, with help, with love, with grit. We are learning, planning, and creating something better. This channel is going to be our next chapter. Follow me and Raven as we rebuild, travel, and create a life that is ours. This is VanlifeLowlife, and I'm one resilient motherfucker who refuses to go down.